Hey everyone, it is January 28th, 2021. We got a new patch for Population 1. I wanted to lay out the patch notes for you in this video. If you don't have a chance to play it just yet, kind of go over what's going on and show you guys a couple pictures to get you excited for the game in the coming weeks. So first off, let's start at the top. Main update is the Darkest Days in War Mode. Last major update until Season 1. So what this means is this Darkest Days lasts about 10 days, as it says down here. So I imagine mid or late February is going to be the time that we actually get the Season 1 information, or maybe Season 1 starts. Maybe even a little bit later into March. So keep an ear out for that. We did find a couple of extra pieces around the map. We found some graffiti on one of the walls. And there's some teasers like the billboards. So keep an eye out and see what you might be able to find in the coming weeks for the Season 1. The first thing that they changed here, there's now a night version of the game map. This night version is heavily influenced by a lot of the lights that they put in the map as well, that they state a little bit lower in the patch notes. This night mode has super cool sky, super cool moon in the sky, and it's a little bit harder to see people, so you're able to do a little bit different of tactics here and maybe get out of a couple situations when you're a little bit farther away and people can't track you as well. There's no night vision or anything, but I definitely recommend turning your crosshairs onto the green setting, just so that the contrast is a little bit easier for you to see the crosshair as well. Getting the night map is a random chance, more rare than normal map. From the couple of games that I tried to load in here, it seemed that the night map is about a 25% chance to get, whereas the normal map is about a 75% chance. So about 1 in 4 games of yours will be the night map. If you don't get it every time, don't fret too much. Your game's not busted. It's just not going to be one. And it's not the more common of the two as well. Removed the ice/snow and plains. I'm kind of bummed about this one. They removed the ice and snow, but they left all of the dirt piles. So there's still areas, still slopes in the plains. It really helps for the terrain and helps for being able to peek over and adding some, not just flat ground over there. But with the slopes causing a slight issue with people's heads and arms appearing in different spots, I'm kind of bummed that they left this in. I wish they would have at least changed them to more, square or cube-like shapes, so that wouldn't happen as much. Gun skin rewards. I'm not sure what this means just yet. Hopefully that means we're going to get some kind of challenge or some sort of thing coming in the future, maybe for the 9v9 mode. That'll show, give us some skins based on how we do with guns. This event runs for 10 days. Yep. So war mode. This is a limited time 9v9 mode. You choose this in the play screen at the bottom there where it says squads, and you can change that to combat trial or the bots mode. There's now a war mode that you can select, and you just hit ready, and it'll puts you in a team with 8 others. I believe it says here squad up with 1 to 2 friends as usual. So you can still have a squad of 3. You're not able to make a squad of any more than 3. This is probably for the better, so we couldn't have unbelievably stacked teams. But super cool mode overall. I played it once this morning on my lunch break. I was able to take the time out to record some footage so I can get you guys some pictures of some things. The zone gets incredibly small in this mode, but there are still revives, so you're able to revive your team if 5 people run in and they all die, but they are able to get to you. You can definitely still revive them and play through the game. Interesting mode for sure. Definitely goes a little bit faster than the normal mode, I'd say. Longer looting period than normal, 1 major zone shrink. Yeah, I'll show you guys a picture of how small the zone really gets. It's very small here. A man says the war has begun when the major zone shrink happens. I wasn't able to get any footage of that just because the one game I was able to play, everybody was talking. You are able to hear 8 other people over your microphone, so it can get kind of hectic. War mode also does this the same 10 days as the event. Graphics. Improved illumination to better preserve detail in low light. So this is to help with the night mode to kind of provide some contrast for you guys, so it's easier to see enemies, easier to see some specific things. Some things like the trees are a little bit different lighting quality, and there's lights everywhere as well. So I'll kind of show you guys a couple of pictures as well. They actually changed the church. There's a bunch of candles all over the church, as well as the coffin at the end of the church, or the sarcophagus, or I think it's just a coffin, is open. And that's probably where the skin, the Alucard skin, or the Dracula skin came out. So that's a little cool addition that they have there. Improved loot item highlights for better readability. I didn't notice this one when I was playing, but if I have anything to add later, I will definitely come back and show you guys, or I'll show you guys on stream if you come by my stream. More dynamic and higher quality environment, character tree item lighting, just talked about that. Multiple lighting improvements to support day and night. There's lights everywhere. The tower has lights on it in the night mode. The lights in all of the buildings are turned on. They're really trying to help out the issue with nighttime being dark and a lot harder to see people, but it's not actually too bad in my opinion. Miscellaneous environment FX updates. So there's like locusts and various bug sounds if you're around planes. There's a lot of interesting sounds around the map. Nothing on the top of the tower, unfortunately. General app launch. There's a new loading bar that shows progress when launching Pop 1. We'll show you guys that here. Fixed slow frame rate when joining a lobby. This is just to try to help make it so you don't lag around in the lobby at the very start. Ammo/resources. You can no longer duplicate your ammo/resources, so no more infinite sky bases, no more infinite ammo here, guys. That's a great fix that we needed. This is the same thing, fix the duplication issue. And then loot, fixed an issue where rarity was always distributed in the same locations every match. So what this means is the loot in the game is actually random now. The way it was before, there was a couple locations on the map. They would basically have guaranteed purple items, or they could be better as well. Those no longer happen on the map. So you'll see the cubes here. I flew out onto the cubes, and there was not purple items there. So it's not guaranteed. The loot is actually random. It's going to be completely random everywhere now. So that's awesome. And then the desktop VR jitter can still happen. These are known issues. When purchasing gold, you'll need to take off your headset. That's been a thing. And if you see update, or if your game's not updating, go ahead and close Steam if you're on Steam and restart Steam. And if you're on Oculus, make sure that you uninstall and reinstall the game, or try restarting your headset first to see if you can get it to show up. But yeah, those are the major updates for this patch. As I said earlier, this is the last major update for Season 1, so have your eyes open for any sort of changes or anything that can come soon. We're expecting the next big one to probably be mid or late February. But I imagine a lot of bug fixes will come through if they start to experience a lot of issues. There are a couple places that are a little bit strange now. I'm not going to reveal any positions, but I expect those to get bug fixed in the very near future. But just as always, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'll try to respond to them. And you'll probably be able to find me playing that 9v9 mode this afternoon after I get off. So when my stream goes live, I expect to see some 9v9s, and I hope you guys have some fun out there on the battlefield.